When I said I was going to build one of these kits, somebody said, "Oh God, it's got coils in it." I'm thinking, coils? I'm not afraid of a few coils. And this is T20, I think. 41 turns, tapped at turn 19, 30, 36 turns. And then there's all these to wind. That'll be fun, won't it? I told a Porky, that's L12, not T20. Remember the problem I was having with the getting the enamel off the other one? This thinner wire, it actually burns away lovely. I decided not to show you the coil winding process because it's excessively tedious and this video is already getting very long. I think this one is L14 and this one is the first, this is L2. This one over here is L2 with the ends tinned ready for sticking in the printed circuit board. And here they are, smouldered into place. L2 and L14. All the coils are now in place, but I'd have to say these are a little bit wobbly, these vertical ones. So I'm going to put some hot melt glue on those, I think. And that one there, that was a pain, the trifilar one. And I'm just about to put the lead in. Next we take the USB connector, this thing here, and it's got to go there on the board. I keep meaning to say, "1 moment please," like Big Clive, but it never comes out right. There's the USB connector, and the next job is to fit this teeny weeny one for the PTT, which goes there. And I'm all fingers and thumbs tonight. Yes, there we go. That's in. So we'll smoulder it in place. You don't want to see me solder, do you? I've soldered loads of times. This is not the best soldering instrument in the world. You know, I can't even see what I'm soldering. My eyesight is that poor. I think that's soldered in. Next, we'll put the DC power connector in. Oh no, this is a bit of a problem because it's a bit wobbly, and that's got to line up nicely with the edge of the case. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful there. I think I might do the novice soldering trick. You see, when people who don't know how to solder first start soldering, they do this. They put the solder on the iron and then they blob it on the job. Blobber job week. But in actual fact, that's okay to tack it in place. Now it's tacked into place, I can solder it properly. And I think just check it's flush. Yes, it's flush. We give it a good dollop of smoulder. Has a big hole. Oh, I can just smell the solder fumes. And finally this one. Look at all that lovely lead-based solder. Oh, friends of the earth, you hate it, don't you? Okay. And last but not least, we've got to fit the old BNC socket. That was easy, wasn't it? Just went straight on. Make sure it's in place. And solder the two big mounting points first. 1, 2, and then the actual connections. 1, 2, and that is the last solder joint. Job done. I think, well, there are no more components left over, so I think that might be the end of the job. Now the scary part is, will it work? This is the thing. I've been putting off this point. I would hate to see it all go up in smoke. These coils are going to break off if I don't glue them down. I reckon, you know, they will break off. So I will stick some, I'll stick the continuity tester on there and make sure that it's not shorting out. Clank. Bang my head again. You see, I've got ×5 magnifying glasses on and it makes everything look close, but not as close as it actually is. So I keep banging my head on everything. Well, let's assume that the case of the BNC is negative. And I did see a ground somewhere on the board, which I can't see. Oh yes, that's ground. That's it, that's nice and groundy. Centre pin of that. Oh, no, there's nothing on the centre pin. But if I push it right in and short it out, yes, of course there is. That's a good sign. Not actually shorting out. I think that DC input, I think it goes to regulator, and I think then it goes to, there's a plus 12 volt there, and that's not shorted to ground. See, no squeaky, squeaky, no squeaky. So at least I haven't got anything shorted out. All these diodes are the right way round, and the transistors are the right way round. You can't get those the wrong way round because they've got a flat side and a round side. I just hope that I haven't staticked any of these chips, and I hope I've got the lead the right way round. Yes, the lead lights up, look. There's about this homemade contraption, it's about 2 volts of 2 or 3 volts of DC, so he will light a lead. I think it's it. I think that's it. I'm going to test it. Perhaps tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to test it, but I'll read the flipping manual first. Well, considering my age and my eyesight problems and my terrible soldering iron that's almost as old as I am, I don't think I made a bad job of soldering that, even if I say so myself. I'll probably eat my words when I power it up and it all goes bang, but I'm quite pleased with that. Oh, I went a bit mad with the glue gun on the other side. Put some blobs of glue on the toroids to hold them in place. They were a little bit wobbly before. And maybe it's my fault. Maybe I should have pulled the wire tighter. I did notice on some of the pictures I've seen that these toroids were twisted by tightening the wire up really tight. But I put them in lined up with the pictures, so that was probably the wrong thing to do. Now the final part of this build involves putting the thing into the case, and it's a nice little shell. Shell seems to be the word of the day these days, rather than case. There's a groove. Printed circuit board goes into the groove. There you go, it's got into the groove. Then we've got a little bag of end pieces and bits and bobs. I apologise for the lighting, it's really bad. Lots of screws that will immediately go on the floor. Oh, some rubber feet and 2 end pieces. So presume 1 end piece screws on like that. I'll put some screws in it. Do you know, it's actually probably easier just to put the other lid on before putting the end caps on. Yeah, there's a groove in that one and a thing in that one. Right, it goes that way. That's it. Nice. Now I need a screwdriver. Put the one of these end plates on. Can you see? Probably can't see, can you? This lighting is terrible. Anyway, I'm going to put that screw in there and maybe it will stop falling apart. Another screw. This is practical electronics in a rubbish environment. There's no decent lab here, no fancy lab. This is my writing desk. Not exactly conducive for home construction. God, these are very, very fine. See, drop the screwdriver, wake everybody up. I'm doing this in the middle of the night, that's why I'm talking quietly. There you go. I'm going to stick the other end on now. Now the other end, they say don't put the nut on. I'm just going to see. They say put the washer on, but not the nut. So I'm going to see if that does work. Yeah, it actually does work. It holds it tighter. So put the washer on the inside. I'm going to have to speed this video up, aren't I? It's nice that the screwdriver is magnetic because you can hold the little screws in the screwdriver. I bet the man who designed this thing is absolutely weeing himself with laughter, watching my ham-fisted attempts to put this together. Probably a bunch of trained monkeys could do it quicker. Unfortunately, I don't have any trained monkeys to hand. Clean out a stock of those in Tesco. Now, have I left anything behind? Have I forgotten to do something? That's the thing. I probably have. God, these screws, they go on forever. That's one there. I think I've got dropsy. Dropping everything. You see, all the big YouTubers, they've got electric screwdrivers and all the kit, and a nice little green mat with it all marked out. Yeah, none of that here. This is my first piece of kit construction for 50 years. Well, it seems okay. Ooh, nip those up and not too tight. It's a nice little object, isn't it? It's only tiny. this is just what I wanted. Something super tiny that will sit on the end of the bench. Somewhere out of the way and just do its job. Mind you, I'm a bit scared, having read some of the articles about people blowing up PA transistors and things. So I don't think I'll be connecting it to my aerial just at this moment, because my aerial is not the best. Oh God, watch some paint dry. It's much better than this. There you go. This I found difficult to put on. It's ever so easy to get this cross-threaded. Yep, there we go. It's cross-threaded. Come on. Ah, that's it. I got it. And there we go. I'm not going to do that up too tight. Just finger tight for now. Just, well, somewhere to put the nut, I suppose. And for sticky feet. Let's apply the sticky feet. Yay. Oh, you didn't tell me I've got to cut them. That's not in the instructions. For one moment, please, as Big Clive says. Let's get that out of the way. And get my cutting implement and cut 4 little rubber feet. There you go. Now, of course, having cut the 4 feet like that, it's now going to be impossible to peel these off. No, it worked. So where shall I put the feet? On the corners. It doesn't matter if I make a rubbish job, because nobody's going to see the feet, are they? You know, the thing about sticky feet is they stick to everything and then fall off the item. I doubt if they'll be still stuck here in 20 years' time. Mind you, I won't either. Probably only be here in 10 years' time. But there you go. Right. Now, of course, it's essential to get these on the bottom, not the top. And luckily, I've done just that. There you go. Well, there's no more bits. That's it. Job done. Empty bags. I have to say, I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed with the design. Would I build another? Yes, I would. Now, the proof of the pudding is, does it actually work? I haven't got, at the moment, the right cables. I've got a DC power cable, but I haven't got the USB cable. I'm going to have to rob that off my printer. Well, here we are with the completed item. Oops, you can't see a thing, yes. And it's connected up to the USB, which goes to my computer. And that, by the way, is a KW2000. Now, I have some power, which is here. And I'm going to connect the power up and watch it go bang. There you go. Oh, the LED is doing manic things. Now the LED has stopped. Right. Let's see what's happening on the computer. So, we come on, focus your rat bag. LS USB. Where is it? Where is it? Is there anything there? Oh yes, look. ST Microelectronics QDX transceiver. So next I'm going to see if I can find it in the list of devices. And serial, that's different. That wasn't there before. And TTY ACM0, that wasn't there before either. So that's what I've got to connect to. I'm going to use putty to connect to that. Unfortunately, when I try and connect to it, I get this notification. I think it's probably because I didn't do it as root. Okay, this time I did it as root and I've just got a blank screen. So let's hit the key. Oh look, a menu has come up with all sort of menu-y things on it. Oh yes, the up and down arrow keys get through the menu, and hitting a menu key, oh, stuff comes up. I don't know what any of it means, but no, the escape doesn't get out of it. Oh, control Q. Quit. Come on. No, it doesn't work, does it? Control Q, yes. Band configuration. Audio filter sweep. What does that do? A whole load of nothing at the moment. What's going on? Oh, wait. This is a clever device, you know. Right, I'm going to have to take a long time to get used to this, but at least the thing is working. I didn't burn it out, blow it up or anything like that, so I'm quite pleased. So I'm going to end this video now. Thanks for watching, and I'll come back in another video and try and figure out how to work it. Bye!